Beer, 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 ba beer, ba beer, beer. Hello everybody, welcome back to Maple Rooski for beer review number 12. Like I said, ran out of fingers. This is beer review number 12, and today we are drinking Payday Saison by City Brewing Company, or Brewing Co. So yeah, Brewing Company, cool. Coming in at a whopping 6.2% ABV with a big, or not a big, but a medium 40 IBUs. This is a Saison. I don't exactly remember what the difference is, what Saison really is, but we're going to drink it and see what we taste and smell and go from there. So let's crack her open and enjoy. Perfect crack, and let's pour into this regular pouring glass. You can always rate, subscribe, and comment as much as you desire to help me grow this channel and whatnot. So, pretty big bold head, 2-finger head up there, with a nice amber color, little bit of haziness, but not too much. Can't see through it. A little bit you can, which is kind of nice. Let's give it a smell. Toffee, caramel, roasted malts, get some on the nose, literally. Yeah, roasted malts, caramel, toffee, that's what I get from the nose. Let's have a sip and then we'll cheers. Toffee, caramel, a little bit of spice, good hoppiness, nothing crazy, but decent size of hoppiness. It smells really nice. It smells bold. That's what I get. It's bold for sure. So, cheers and let's have a drink. Spice, you know, the roasted malts, that caramel though, a lot of caramel, slighter undertones of toffee, but the caramel is bold in that, which is nice. It's something different. I've never had this before. It's, you know, I guess it lives to its name. You know, it's good. It's like you drink it and you're like, yeah, you know what this reminds me of? Payday. Because Payday, you always feel bold and you're like, boom, money in the bank. Great day. It's a really nice beer. So let's see what the can has to say. It says, traditional, complex, and zippy. A refreshing bounty of stone fruit and spicy notes. And it has the same description as French. Ingredients: contains barley and wheat. That's really all there is for ingredients. City Brewing Company, made in Brampton, Ontario. I guess they also do Saint John, New Brunswick, which is pretty cool. So I guess out there, out east, you can probably get this too, which is pretty nice. I like to see that, where it's just not an Ontario only kind of beer. It is also a limited release, so if you're going to the LCBO anytime soon, it's probably available, but if you wait maybe a few months from now, it's probably not. Maybe they'll do since it's, I guess, limited, maybe they won't do it again. Maybe if it is seasonal, they'll continue to do it every year, once a year kind of thing. But yeah, no, it's quite enjoyable. and all those roasted malts are there. The hoppiness really complements everything too. Get the hoppiness more in the medium to the finish, which is nice. It gives it a little bit of punch, you know. It's quite damn good. Let's read what the website has to say. It says, Payday. Reward your taste buds. Our take on this rustic ale is traditional, complex, and zippy. Deep copper in color with a slight haze. Payday delivers a flavorful, refreshing bounty of stone fruit and spice notes. I get the spiciness from it. Not really a very light peppery spice, I want to say. But it's nice. It's bold. Like I said, it's bold. Especially being at 6.2%, you're going to get those more bold flavors, which I quite enjoy, which is pretty cool. Availability is in the spring. The hops are Strisselplat, I have no idea how to pronounce that. Styran and Magnum. Malts are Pale Two-Row, Caramel Munich, which are caramel flavoring from the beer, which I get. Raw red wheat and torrefied wheat. I have no idea exactly what all those malts are. I'm not that into the whole malt aspect or hops aspect of things, but with time maybe I will. There's also seeds of paradise and coriander. Coriander. That's interesting. Yep. I can kind of understand what they're saying with the coriander, because you can, if you've had beers with coriander in them, like there's a Hoegaarden, that's really one that I can think of that has coriander in it. You can taste it, which is kind of cool. On to Beer Advocate. There are no scores for the BA or the Bros, and there's only one review. And this review is from this past Thursday, so early May 2017. And this person gave it a 3.86 out of 5, so a fairly good review. He says, a well done Saison. Great when looking for something cold, but still hearty, especially on a hot day. Tart and earthy, smooth feel, rather crisp on the finish. I'd recommend it to someone who's unfamiliar with Saisons and looking for something with a good introduction, or for a good introduction. I agree with that. It's a very great introductory beer. You know what? It's that nice step in. Like I always say, I have to do a video on getting into craft beers, but it's a good step in. You know, it's more. I don't want to say pungent. It's more bold, as all craft beers go, which is kind of cool. It tastes well. There's a lot of flavor in it. You know, you get those malts that you're really accustomed to in regular lagers, but with more of a punch. And you get the hoppiness of it too, which works really well. Overall, I think it's a pretty damn good beer. You know, everything works well together with the caramel that I get and the nice hoppiness. Not a grapefruit hoppiness, but not sour, but just a deep bitterness to it. I can't really compare it to any like foods or fruits or whatnot. It works really well with the boldness, and I guess what I call blunt flavors of the malts. Yeah, something about this where the malts and the hoppiness just mix together and flow like a nice, I don't even know how to describe it, like a nice song or a stream of water. That's how I kind of see it and process it in my head, but you'll have to buy it and find out for yourself if you are a fan of this or not. Me, personally, I am a fan. I think it's pretty damn good. I've had one or two others from Hop City. I know Barking Squirrel, I think it's an amber lager, that is pretty damn good. I enjoy it. My dad definitely enjoys it. He's not a big craft brew guy, but he likes Barking Squirrel a lot. May do a review on that in the future. So let's continue drinking. It's good. It's really good. I like it. Get that balance of, you know, just with the boldness of the malts and whatnot, and that caramel. You know, you get the I guess the stronger, deep tones and flavor tones of it. It's a nice, relaxing beer. After, if you just want to hang out, chill, do whatever you want, either watch TV or just surf the web or just read a book, it's really good. But you also get the hoppiness, which is great after a long day's work, either in the summer where you're just sweating, you want something to cool off. It works well. So it's a beer of all kinds. Not a beer of all kinds, but a beer for many wind downs of a day, either if you're working hard or just relaxing, which I find quite, it's good. It's the drinkability on a lifestyle aspect of things works really well. Also, one thing I want to point out is that no fucking clue. Anyway, before we cheers on the last sip, I want to give a question of the day. Question is, what beer or what beers or what style of beers would you like me to review in the future? Leave your comments down in the comment box below, and I will definitely reply. And I would love to hear your suggestions. If you've come across a beer that you might not be, you know, interested in buying, but you want to hear my opinion on it first, let me know. I'll recommend it, yes or no kind of thing. If you have a beer that you like and maybe I haven't tried, recommend it. So yeah, it makes me explore new beers. So with that, cheers on the last sip. Speaking of which, it gives a very nice lacing. I guess that's from the hoppiness from it. Usually IPAs give this. This is a Saison. As far as Saisons go, I'm not sure how they fall into the whole aspect of all beers, but I want to learn that. So I'll definitely learn that in the future, but it gives a nice lacing of the head and the beer and the carbonation or effervescence. Overall, I think it's a really good beer. It balances that nice hoppiness to the malts and the roasted malts and the caramel and the toffee which you get off of it. So I think it's a very outstanding beer. Points that I would knock off of it is that there are really none. I wouldn't knock off anything of it. I'm going to give it a solid 9.5 out of 10. I guess 0.5 off of, just because it isn't a year-round beer. But like I always say, breweries can do whatever they want. If it was year-round, that'd be awesome. So a solid 9.5 out of 10. I quite enjoy it. I encourage you all to go to the LCBO and grab a Hop City Payday, because just like a Payday, it is an amazing experience. And yes, I know Paydays are pretty awesome. So is this beer. So yeah, that will do it for me, Maple Brewski. I hope to see you all in the next review, or the next video, or whatever happens, whatever I plan on doing. So yeah, everybody, like I always say, crack your beer, enjoy. Cheers, everybody. Have a good one.